In 2 to 3 years' time, there'll be two types of finance specialists. Those who build their authority online and are thriving, and those who are struggling to survive. Because 23% of Gen Z already won't hire a financial advisor who doesn't have a social media presence, and 79% of Gen Z and Millennials are actively getting their investment information from social media. And these numbers are only getting higher as we are preparing for the biggest wealth transfer of all time, from baby boomers to millennials in the form of inheritance, as well as Gen Z who are bordering on 30 years old and are entering their peak earning years. We have a massive new wave of investors flooding the market, and they don't learn about finance the way people used to. If you're a finance specialist who likes to prepare for the future, now is the perfect time to start making content to establish yourself as an authority in your niche early, rather than playing catch up in 2 to 3 years' time. So in this video, I'm going to show you why making content is crucial in the year 2025, what platforms you should focus on, whether that's YouTube, TikTok, etc., and how to make evergreen content that can get views years after posting so that you're prepared when the time comes. Part 1, the Great Wealth Transfer. We're sitting on the edge of the largest wealth transfer in human history, with $80 trillion moving from baby boomers to millennials over the next 25 years. But the thing is, they don't consume information the same way that their parents do. Millennials and Gen Z, they have what researchers call ad blindness. Since they've been a child, they've been overloaded by so much advertising, they've become numb to it. They've developed a subconscious ability to automatically filter out any traditional marketing. They don't see banner ads, they don't pick up cold calls, and Facebook and YouTube ads they subconsciously press skip. Marketers have shifted their focus from forcing their product in front of people's eyes into putting them inside content that customers are actively seeking out. Part 2, the search engine. So when this new generation of investors needs financial advice, they search for it. 56% of young investors are using YouTube to learn about finance. That's higher than Facebook, LinkedIn, or TikTok. And it's not just young people. YouTube is most popular amongst 34 to 55-year-olds, as well as those 55 plus. They're typing things into the search bar like how to invest 10K, best retirement strategies, and how to manage inheritance money. And whoever shows up in those search results is who gets their business. You can see that for many channels that rank in the search, the view graph goes up and up over time. For example, our client Kuhn, his video on CVD is the highest viewed video on his channel simply because he is one of the top ranked search for beginners looking to learn CVD. Now you don't need to know what CVD is, but if you are curious, just search CVD and watch his video. But the point is, this is about making evergreen content on YouTube that ranks in the search that works for you 365 days a year, 24/7. For example, if you make a video like 5 investing mistakes to avoid in your 30s, that video can get you clients even 3 years after posting simply because people will still be searching for that problem. Now many people think they need to be posting every day 24/7 on every single platform trying to go viral, but what I recommend is the 80-20 rule. That is, focus all your energy on the one platform that has the most of your potential clients to give you the highest chance of success. Part 3, video versus text. So text content, for example, on Twitter or LinkedIn can still work well, but when compared with video side by side, there's a big difference, especially in finance where trust is everything. So if we compare them side by side, the pros of text content is that it's easy to make, especially today with AI. It's easy to delegate to a team member, and it can still perform well. Now the cons are you need high volume, you need to be posting multiple times a day, every single day, but the biggest con is because it's easy to make, it means everybody does it, which means the competition is a lot higher. And another big con is it doesn't build trust, and I'll go more into that in the next section. Now the pros of video content are you only need one strong video per week to get clients. Another pro is that it builds a lot of trust and credibility because people can see you on video and they can see that you actually know what you're talking about. Another pro is that the videos can be used as part of your broader strategy. So for example, you can do like an FAQ video that you put on your website. If you're doing cold outreach, for example, you can also send them one of the videos as part of your process. And when they watch these videos, they can see your face, they hear you talk about your area of expertise, they can see that you know what you're talking about, and they're much more likely to convert into buyers. Another big pro is that since it's harder and takes more time and effort to make, there's a lot less competition compared to text posts. Now, I'm running an agency. I spend a lot of time on YouTube looking at other finance channels, and I can tell you that the ones that are doing everything right in the process that they need to do and getting the work done is actually really, really small, and it's a lot less competitive than you may think. Another pro is if you book a sales call and they've already seen your videos, usually these people are pre-qualified. They know what your offer is about and they know that it's something that can already help them. But the cons are, it is harder to make, you may need a team and you may need to outsource it. Now, if you want to start making video content and you have no idea where to start, you can click the link below and learn more about us. Basically, we do everything from the editing to the scripting to the thumbnail, and all you have to do is the filming. And even though I'm not physically there with you, I can also help you with everything like the video and the audio and all that stuff. And the last con is that it costs more. Now, there is ways to do this cheaper. You don't need the best camera in the world. You don't need the best audio system in the world. Usually modern phone cameras are high quality enough. And if you have a decent quality mic, like something like this, like a DJI mic, it's a few $100s, that is definitely more than enough to get you started. Part 4, the trust building machine. So going back to trust, let's say your company mainly relies on cold emails and text-based content to get clients. Now, what is a potential client going to think when they Google your name and they see no social media presence, only a website? They're probably not going to trust you very much. And in the worst case scenario, maybe your website is bad as well and they think you're a scam. But if someone Googles your name and they watch a 15-minute video of you explaining market trends or investment strategies, they feel like they know you, they trust you, and they're ready to work with you faster because they can see that you're legit. Compare that to a LinkedIn post or a TikTok video. It may get lots and lots of views, but it's not going to build the same amount of trust. And it is true that 92% of financial advisors who use social media for marketing have acquired new clients as a result, but the clients you get using YouTube are usually better clients because they're pre-qualified, they're actively searching for the solutions that you offer. Part 5, the time is now. Right now we're in the perfect storm because Gen Z are about to enter their peak earning years, millennials are about to receive their inheritance, and both generations research everything online before making a decision. The finance specialists who build their content library now, who are making evergreen content that rank in the search, they're gonna own the next decade. But the ones who wait are going to be playing catch up in 2 to 3 years time because their competitors will have already established themselves as the go-to authorities in their niche. So if you wanna start making video content but you have no idea where to start and you want a system that can consistently produce you high quality YouTube videos for only 1 to 3 hours of work every single week, click the link below and you can book a call and we can discuss more. Or you can click the playlist here and watch more of my free videos, and I'll see you in the next one.